Hi, everybody. It's podcast time again, and today we are going to talk about the 10 teaspoons of energy. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to go away
like this.
and then I'm going to talk, and that way you don't have to worry about missing a thing. So, here we go. You're going to have 5 minutes on the clock. Bye bye. Okay, so we are talking about 10 teaspoons of energy. What am I talking about when I say 10 teaspoons of energy? Well, I've heard 8 and I've heard 6. I like 10. So we're going to figure that throughout our day, we have 10 teaspoons of energy to give for what we're doing. So, like evening dishes, that might be a whole teaspoon of energy. So we want to work that in. Our loving movement, depending upon how strenuous we are, that might be a half a teaspoon of energy or 2 teaspoons of energy to do. Something that we don't like to do really takes more teaspoons of energy than what do you want, kiddo?
A chocolate, a peanut butter, and a chocolate bagel.
Okay.
Wait, no. Sushi.
Okay, I can't do sushi right now, but I can do foldovers.
Okay.
All right. 2 of them?
Yes, please.
All right. So, working with paperwork. What, honey? Honey, what did you say? No, how about the other one, just peanut butter? Okay, so working with paperwork, that for us might be like 3 teaspoons of energy. Doing the daily routines, the laundry, whatever, figure out how many teaspoons of energy each one of them are. Does it take a lot for you to do it? Does it not take a lot for you to do it? Whatever it is, make sure that you know where you're at with your teaspoons of energy. That will help you plan your day a little bit better. Once we know how much energy it takes to do something, then we know how much energy we need to reserve for the day to be able to do it. So if you know that dishes take a lot out of you, then make sure leading up to it, you keep some teaspoons available for you. Does this work all the time? No, because we might have something going on that is going to require us to use 4 teaspoons of energy. So then when it comes to dishes at night, we really, really, really have to force ourselves to find that teaspoon of energy. But if we know ahead of time, then we can kind of make arrangements with our energy schedule, with our body. Maybe that exercise gives us an extra teaspoon of energy. And I've seen that happen, to where when you start with your movement, all of a sudden you can get more energy. So now maybe we have 12 teaspoons of energy. Some days when we wake up, we just know at that moment that we're waking up that day with only 8 teaspoons of energy. So let's look at our day and how we have it planned and what we need to do and adjust for those teaspoons. So many things can happen, that affect our teaspoons of energy. So, but if on average we say we've got 10 teaspoons of energy, we can divide it up accordingly. I hope you really even put it in your planner. Okay, so swish and swipe takes a half a teaspoon of energy. Write a half next to it. Your mission for the day might be something that you really don't want to do. So then that's going to take 1 teaspoon of energy. Maybe work in and of itself, because of The type of work you do, be it mental or physical, maybe that's going to take 4 teaspoons of energy. So write a 4 next to that. Maybe you've got to study for a test. That takes 2 teaspoons of energy. Write a 2 there. So try to figure out where your energy goes, and then you'll be able to accomplish more. So with that, that's 5 minutes. I realized it wasn't the whole thing because I had to figure out which Zach wanted, but you still got your 5 minutes of doing a project. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, this cute little button up here helps you subscribe if you're not already, and share these with anybody that you think could help them. The video over here is my most recent upload, and the one over here is what YouTube thinks you should be watching next. Have a great one. Bye.